What it do, y'all? Welcome back, welcome back. Had to bring this old song back on, folks. Cause I gotta talk to you, you feel me? On some real shit, fam. You gotta learn how to establish boundaries and how to detect when motherfuckers trying to mark their territory. Such a cold game how bitches play nowadays, man. It's mainly females. I mean, obviously niggas do it too, but they just leave a baby and you didn't leave you. That's how they mark their territory. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the shit, fam. So, about a couple months ago, we got a new neighbor moving in. So basically, she was moving in for about like at least 2 months, pulling up in a truck with some other old dude, moving stuff in little, crates and stuff like that one by one. I'm like, oh, okay, I got somebody moving in over here and shit. Bringing stuff in every other day and whatnot and shit. And finally, she settled in by like maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. So when she initially moved in, I say about a month into her actually getting her shit over here. She set some shit up in the yard. You got the little yard lights with the little pinwheels, and then you got the little lights or whatever. Just stick in the ground and shit, the little small ones. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what's up. She decorating her shit. But see, my whole thing with that is, folks, when you're trying to mark territory, it becomes a problem to me. It's like, you gotta run it by me first. And I ended up having that discussion with her today of me making this video. Outgate, you don't just start putting shit in other people's yards. She took some of those lights and decided to put some of those in front of my house. Mind you, we never spoken a word to each other ever until today. You see the problem there? I'm gonna let you think on that for a second. Am I tripping or no? Like, you have to ask for permission in order to do shit around people. If you're doing it in their yard, if you're doing it wherever, that's encroaching on somebody's space, it's impeding on their space. So to fast forward ahead, she came to my door after I had heard some noise downstairs. All them little plastic things that be on them little cake containers that make all that noise once you just open them motherfuckers loud as hell. So I heard that shit downstairs. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Nah. And this was after I took the shit. I took them little lights she put in my yard out. Need to mind you, that was yesterday. But she put that shit in my yard about like maybe 2 days ago. And I took them hoes out last night when I got back from the gym. I said, look here, folks. When she came to my door, she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, put it over there. I didn't talk to you, you know what I'm saying? I thought it would look nice. And I'm like, look, it did look nice. The whole point is you never even got in touch with me. You never tried to ring the doorbell, get my permission up until today, where you was feeling some type of way because that little noise that was being made outside, it sounded like the little cake container. Now, mind you, wasn't no trash in my yard yesterday, but I look out there today and now this bitch is drawing attention, my neighbor lady, that bitch drawing attention to the trash, and she just constantly just locked in and focused on mentioning that. Like, well, it was some trash that was just sitting up here, and I don't know how it got there. And stuff be blowing over all the time, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck that got to do with you asking me to put your shit in my yard, though? You know what I'm saying? Is this some type of spiteful move? You acting like motherfuckers can't see you across the street or anywhere in this motherfucker. Where I stay at, folks, everybody see you. You ain't hiding from nobody. Motherfuckers can see. So my assumption is this bitch took the liberty of taking the trash or whatever she had in her yard and just felt some type of way, so she threw that shit over there in my shit because I took the motherfucking lights out the fucking ground on my side of the porch, where she didn't ask permission to do so, to put the motherfuckers there in the first place. This is what I'm saying, and I had to break it down to her too. I said, "Hey yo, when they out canvassing for campaigns and shit, asking people to vote, are you going to vote Tuesday? Going door to door with them signs and shit. They ask you first before they put the signs in the ground. They don't just up and just put signs in the ground saying, oh yeah, they vote for them. I know they Democrat. I know they Republican, so I'm just gonna put these signs. They ask you first. It's permitted by law, right? It ain't no different when you basically encroaching on somebody's space, trying to mark your territory, just like at war, back in the days and shit, thousands of years ago, when they ever conquered some type of, when they went to battle, conquered some type of motherfucking area, or you know, y'all motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. Whenever they conquer shit, what do? They put the flag there to say, hey yo, we conquered this shit. This is our shit now, right? That's a fucking problem to me. That's how I look at that war. You marking your territory, even though when you first moved in, all of them lights that you had set up was on your side. You didn't try that shit when you first moved in. You waited until you got comfortable about 3 weeks after you even got settled in. Now all of a sudden you want to start moving shit over to my side. Not only that, the bitch had her fucking chair over there, had a fucking lighter just sitting off on the porch, and all of that shit was just sitting on my side. I'm like, bitch, this supposed to be some type of peace offering or something? Like, what the fuck is this? You got your whole side over there that's about like a good 80 feet from my door. Why the fuck are you right in front of my door with your chair, your lighter, smoking in front of my shit, all of that shit? It's not making sense. That's how motherfuckers try to mark their territory. Y'all gotta keep an eye out for that shit. That shit real. Motherfuckers that do all types of crazy shit. And then I guess they think you sweet, like you ain't gonna react or do nothing about it. So they just try you continuously. I mean, damn, for one, it was like I already knew it was gonna be some bullshit. Her trying to do some extra shit. Cause for one, the motherfucker always got these fucking her nieces or nephews, whoever the fuck it is, coming through here, sitting outside on the porch, and these motherfuckers are somehow just get comfortable with just gravitating towards my side. Like, folks, y'all live over there. Why the fuck are y'all over here with this shit? Got the chair set up over here, motherfuckers. Kids out there screaming and running around and shit, constantly running past my door with that shit. And I'm like, bro, I work from the crib, bro. This bitch don't even work. She don't work. One of them older church bitches. Need that mind you, she got a nice body on her, but she older. It don't matter. Fuck that shit. At the end of the day, bitch, ain't no marking no territories over here, folks. You don't know niggas over here. You don't know me. I don't know you. And I had to constantly tell her that. You got to get permission first. If you don't know a motherfucker, what makes you think it's okay to just set the stuff up just because you want to? You got to run it by me first. It ain't no I'm just coming in, I'm just going to do whatever because I'm comfortable doing because I never see you. So let me just go ahead and try to get a conversation sparked by trying to try you. And it backfired on your stupid ass. And now you want to sit here and not only that, you know, not come to a door and ask a nigga first before you put the shit in my yard. Now you coming over here talking about some of your neighbors trashy, they be leaving trash out in front of the house, and sometimes the wind blow it, and it was on my chair this morning when I came outside. Okay, so how the fuck did it get in my yard? Because you deliberately took that shit and put it there. And I heard you out there. Going back to what we're saying, that little container, that cake container that make that loud ass crunching noise, I heard that shit. And so when I get outside and I'm looking at that while she bringing my attention to it, she probably shouldn't even say shit because I would have missed that shit completely. She was like, yeah, when I moved over here, it wasn't like that. You didn't have no trash in your yard. I'm like, well, I didn't even bother to like respond to that because it sounded crazy. Like, bitch, you've been over here for about like at least a month now, close to a month, 3 weeks. Had your shit set up on the porch and out there outside for at least a good 2-3 weeks. So why are you all of a sudden saying the trash wasn't here when I moved over here? You've been over here. What the fuck are you talking about? So if these motherfuckers throwing trash out and that shit blowing in your yard, that don't give you the liberty to throw that shit in my yard, bitch. I can't necessarily prove it. I can't necessarily prove it because it could have blown over. I doubt it though, because I heard the bitch outside. You know how when you can hear somebody footsteps skipping and shit, or feet dragging a little bit across the ground, and I'm hearing that little plastic noise. I'm like, what the fuck going on? That's when I went downstairs and shit. Looked outside, didn't see nobody. Went to the kitchen and I heard somebody. I heard her over there saying something like, I was just trying to do whatever, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know it was gonna be a problem. So then she finally fucking come to the door, ring the doorbell, knock. Oh, okay, that's what she should have did in the fucking beginning, and we wouldn't have had this issue. Once again, I'd allowed her to even put the shit over there had she came to me first. That's the fucking problem. You thinking you can't communicate with nobody what you want to do and then just up and do some shit. No, that's not how I go, folks. You got to get permission. You really got to talk to people and ask them if it's okay to do something around they shit first. Before you fuck around and just do the shit. Off of just, I want to do the shit. You have to ask for permission first. That's how shit gets started. And then not only that, I'm feeling like this bitch felt some type of way because I took the shit out the ground, so she want to throw trash in my fucking yard. And thinking I'm not going to get on her about that. Well, I mean, if you want to be petty, we can be fucking petty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just laying down the law to her, letting her know, like, hey, folks, I don't need all that shit. If you want to do something in my yard, you got to ask for permission first. You can't just be doing whatever the fuck you want to do just because you feel it's okay or you think you're trying to mark some fucking territory, because I don't play that shit. I don't. Yeah, I'm a Christian woman, and, you know, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want people to bother me, and I don't want to bother nobody. Well, shit, you damn sure doing it today. Well, you did it the fucking day. When you failed to come to my goddamn door, but you want to throw some damn trash in my yard, come to my door acting like you rectifying the situation the whole time, you setting up the motherfucking trap for yourself. The fuck is you talking about? You weird. Weirdos. Trying to mark some damn territory. I guess she thought she was dealing with a puss ass nigga, some type of bitch or something. Like, nah, fucks, we ain't doing that. Bitch, first off, you don't even fucking work. You be at the crib all day, sit on the motherfucking porch, smoking cigarettes and shit. On my damn side. That's why I had to go out there yesterday of me recording this video and just put all that shit over there. Bitch had the chair on my side. Bitch had a lighter sitting there. I had the motherfucking lights over there like this is her porch or some shit. Like, nah, bitch, we not doing that. Get your goofy ass back over there. Quit playing them motherfucking games. She came to my door and I let her ass know something. Like, you not gonna do that shit. You gotta ask me first, folks. Tell these hoes, bro. Hey, hoes, tell these niggas too. Marking territory. Stop letting them skeet up in you. Giving them sweet nothings and shit. Hey, niggas, stop letting these bitches leave shit over your house and put shit in your goddamn yard, even if you ain't fucking a bitch. That's how you establish them boundaries. It's called respect, folks. It's called communication. If y'all ain't doing that shit, you got the world fucked up. I don't know what the fuck fantasy you think this is, but it's never sweet. You got to get that permission from niggas. Don't just up and do it and think and expect the motherfucker to just go with the flow because you think it's nice. Fuck the kind gesture. It's not a kind gesture, bitch. You trying to mark territory. Just like I said, going back to war. Whenever they take over some type of platoon or some type of base, nigga, they always put a flag there saying, we own this shit now. Right? That's what they do in war. It's a mind game. And these motherfuckers thinking niggas dumb. I guess she thinks I'm half her age. I'm not catching the subliminals. Like, get your goofy ass back over there with that. So that's all I want to get up on here and say today, fam. Establish the boundaries. Establish them. Make them motherfuckers come and apologize to you because they know what time it is. They know not to fuck with you next time. They know damn well to stay in their fucking place and ask for permission first, and they know who they dealing with. When you draw the motherfucking boundaries, you establish yourself as that motherfucker to not be fucked with. And they won't fuck with you. So until next time, y'all take care, folks. Miller time. Dropping dimes, let's go. Say we need not go, so I need not say. Lay the smack down on your goof ass, you don't bring my payment. Say you're looking for foundation, yeah? Can't be the case, bitch, you don't know your place, Nick. Unless it's Zodiacs, no need to go to that. I throw your facts, think abstract, you just whack, you too old for that. Take accountability, it's some things you need to tweak. New lesson learning now, I got a topic every week. Give a fuck about what your pop said, yeah.